hope you all are doing great. Apa khabar? That's how we say it in Malay. And Eid Mubarak to everyone who's celebrating Eid. Selamat Hari Raya al-Fitr. That's how we say it in Malay. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fatema Josh. I am a contemporary artist in Houston. I've been sharing my work for the past 10 years now and painting for the longest time, for more than 2 decades. So a little bit about my history. Well, I go back to being born and raised in Malaysia, where I graduated as a graphic designer. But when I moved to the United States in 2002, after I was married, art became more important to me than ever before. I never thought I was going to be a visual artist, but I started painting again, and I moved to Houston and started showing my work. And it's been a blessing to be an artist all these years. And if you want to check more about my work, feel free to check my website at www.fatemajosh.com. I will also share the link on the video. And also, please do follow me on Instagram at Fatema Josh, Fatemajosh. My art encompasses a lot of Eastern and Western fusion. I'm highly inspired by life, by the Islamic arts in the Fatimid collection, and contemporary art, representational art, abstract art, and a diverse collection of art that I contain in my gallery and in my particular style. So let me introduce to you my country, Malaysia, where I come from. Malaysia is located on the equator. It's one of the Far East countries. Very diverse. It's a melting pot of different cultures, Indian, Chinese, and Malay. If you would be familiar with the slogan, Malaysia, truly Asia, that is completely apt to the diversity that exists in the country. If you would come from, you might be in origin, your forefathers might be in origin from different countries. But if you're born and raised in Malaysia, we all have one spirit and we call ourselves Malaysians. And that is how it has been, and I'm a proud Malaysian, and I'm so proud today to introduce to you my country and my culture. So we do have it a little bit different in Malaysia when it comes to Eid. We call it Hari Raya. Hari means a day, Raya means celebration, a day of celebration. Hari Raya al-Fitr. So when we say Eid Mubarak, we say Selamat Hari Raya al-Fitr. We speak the Malay language, and we have a unique way of celebrating our festivals. We have the open house system with unique cuisine called the rendang and ketupat or lemang. The ketupat is rice cakes made in palm leaves. They're weaved into and packed into palm leaves, and it's a symbol of Eid in our country. No matter where you come from, you will always be craving for the rendang. Rendang is a meat dish, curry, which is called the king of curries. And you're not a Malaysian, we can't say it if you don't like the Malaysian food. Malaysian food is very aromatic and very unique compared to different countries. We have our own style. We have the open house system when we celebrate Eid or Hari Raya in the country. If you're Malaysian watching me right now, I'm sure you can relate. We have the open house system, and what we do during the open house system is we have friends and family just dropping into our homes unannounced. And it's a day or two that we dedicate to the open house, where people just go in and out, come in and out and visit you. And we share different cuisines, specially made Malaysian cookies called Biscuit Raya during the festive season. And we have different delicacies cooked at home to entertain our guests. So it's a very unique experience. I've been here in the United States for almost 20 years, and every time when it comes to Eid or Hari Raya, I do crave the environment that we have back home, the gatherings and the friends and family coming together to celebrate the occasion. So today I will be also sharing with you, we will make Eid cards inspired by the Malaysian Hari Raya. So we will use the symbol of ketupat, and we will write Selamat Hari Raya to decorate our Eid cards, and I will be sharing a very small video with you so you can create your own Hari Raya cards. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please do check my website out at www.fatemajosh.com to know more about my background and my work. I will be glad to connect with you, and also do follow me on Instagram at Fatema Josh. And I hope you create, and do tag me if you do, and I would love to see your creations. And Selamat Hari Raya al-Fitr to all of you and all of those who are celebrating Eid with us today. Hi everyone, so as I mentioned earlier, we will be creating a Malaysian themed Selamat Hari Raya card. What I have with me is a cold pressed mixed media paper. You can have any kind of art color paper, Strathmore, Bristol, any kind of good 100 pound, 120 pound art watercolor cold pressed paper that can absorb water. And I have folded this in half, so that makes it about 5 by 7 inches postcard size. You can leave the inside for your notes. What you will need is a watercolor palette. Any kind of watercolor palette is fine, and art quality would be good for the color pigments. Any kind of acrylic paint if you do not have watercolor, color pencils. You need technical art pens, archival quality preferably, or do not worry about not having it. Any kind of art supplies that you have at home is perfect. And you can also tint your card with tea water. Well, I was not planning to do it, but I'm going to show you a little bit how you can do it. Okay, this is just tea water. If you want to tint it, it gives you a little bit of an old look on the card. Okay, you can probably mix it up a little bit. So if you want to paint along with me, you're most welcome. Or you can use your own creative ideas and create your own style. That's perfectly normal. But we will be creating a ketupat inspired card. So I'm going to show you how the ketupat looks like on the paper. So let's start painting. I'm going to tint this a little bit with a light blue, okay, because it's watercolor. You keep it really light, okay. You want to make sure your brush is loaded with water, okay, and just brush it through. I'm going to blend this a little bit with the stencil, so I do want to keep it quite light. Okay, so if you know color, if you add a little bit of yellow in the blue, kind of blends it into a nice green. The iconic symbols of Malaysia would be the food, the batik. I think those who have visited the Twin Towers, the language Malay. Although it's a nationally Muslim country, Malaysia is extremely diverse, and we do celebrate all the festivals as if it's our own. It's very diverse. We all have one spirit and one love for the country. So here I have, and you can dry this up, speed up the drying process using a hairdryer if you want. Now I plan to use this stencil that I have. You can create your own arabesque design as well. I'm going to use a gold color to make it look a little bit rich. This is a very simple, creative exercise that you can do and make your own cards at home, and you can use it for other festivals as well. It's not just for Eid or Hari Raya. So you just want a very light impression. I will take a pencil and do my ketupat. Okay, so the ketupat is a diamond-shaped, weaved pouch. I will go over it with an art pen. Okay, so this is called the ketupat. It's weaved by hand, and there are people in the village that make them themselves at home, but we usually get it ordered when I grew up. But it's basically rice cakes stuffed into this like diamond packets. They're usually green in color. You can use acrylic paint. If you do not have watercolors, that's absolutely fine. Any kind of paint. You want to use watercolor pencils. You can play around with the color a bit. Maybe you don't have to color the entire thing. You want to leave some of the gold impressions and make it look a little bit more fun, abstract. And these are symbols on Eid covers. Okay, we do have like the Chinese New Year have Ang Pao. We do have Duit Raya, which is similar. So when you go to people's houses, you actually have people give you a little pouches of money, and by the end of the entire season, you end up counting how much money you made. It's from family and friends. It's so much fun, especially with the kids growing up. And we're getting all this, like in Christmas you would get gifts, so we would get Duit Raya, it's called Raya money. Raya is to celebrate in Malay. Malay language uses the same script as English, and you can actually use Arabic script as well. We call it Jawi, or you can write it using the English script. And I plan to write Selamat Hari Raya over here. I'm going to use the black pen with 0.8 pointer. You can use markers, you can use paintbrush. Okay, so you can see in Malay, it's pronounced as it's written. So Selamat. The A is Hari Raya al-Fitr. Okay, and you can use colored markers if you want. I would like to add a stencil here. You can use any kind of gold paint. I just have a gold. You can get from any art stores. You can definitely create your own designs as well. If you like to draw them, mandalas, or add them to it. This is a card we made today, inspired by the Malaysian ketupat, a symbol of Hari Raya. Thank you so much for joining in with me today. I hope you enjoyed my session and learned about a new country in the far east of Asia, which is Malaysia, a new language and its culture. I hope you enjoyed making this card with me, and please do follow me on Instagram. Do connect with me at Fatema Josh, and also visit my website for my background, portfolio, and my work at www.fatemajosh.com. And I hope to connect with you. Thank you so much. Hope to see you all again. Selamat Hari Raya al-Fitr and Eid Mubarak to everyone.